can I do for you?
Give me back my husband.
Give you back your husband?
Yes. Oh, you are wondering which one he is. Let me tell you then. He is a blond man, not very tall, nor spectacles. He is a lawyer, your manager's lawyer. And if you want to know his name, Alfred.
Oh, I have met him, yes.
No, you have. Give him back.
You must not mistake myself for embarrassment. I am lost because I don't see quite how I can give you back your husband when I haven't taken him to give.
Well, you just admit that you know him.
That scarcely implies that I have taken him from you. Of course I know him. He drew up my last contract. And it seems to me I've seen him once or twice since the backstage. A rather nice spoken, very haired man. Oh, did you say he wore spectacles?
Yes.
I don't remember him with spectacles.
He probably take them off. He wanted to look his best to you. He doesn't care how he'll look in front of me. And that's because of you. Just give him back.
If you weren't such a very foolish young woman, I should be angry with you. Wherever you get that idea, I get taken your husband from you.
He sends you flowers all the time.
That's not true.
It is.
It isn't. He never sent me a flower in all his life. Did he tell you he did?
Of course, no. I found it at the florist. The flowers are sent to your dressing room twice a week and charged to him.
That's a lie.
Do you mean to say that I am lying?
No, I just say someone is lying to you.
Well, how about this letter?
Letter?
Yes, he wrote it to you. And he said,
He wrote it to me? Let me see.
no, I read it to you. My darling, shan't be able to call for you at the theater tonight. Urgent business. 1,000 apologies, 10,000 kisses. Alfred.
Oh,
I found it on his desk this morning. He probably intended to send it to the theater, but he forgot, and I opened it.
you mustn't not cry.
Why mustn't I? You steal my husband and I mustn't cry? I know how little it means to you, how easy it is for you. You're an actress. One night you dress like a royal princess, and the next night you undress like a Greek goddess. You blacken your eyebrows, redden your lips, wax your lashes. You have cosmetic and bright lights to make you seem beautiful, and outline to make you seem witty and wise. No wonder a poor, simple-minded lawyer falls in love with you. I mean, what chance have I against you? I don't know how to strut and pose and lure men. I haven't got Mr. Shakespeare to write me all beautiful speeches. In reality, you may be more stupid than I am. But when it comes to luring men, I admit it. I am no match for you.
This is very interesting case.
What is?
Yours.
Mine? What do you mean?
I mean that I never received a flower, letter, or anything else from your husband. Tell me, haven't you and your husband been getting on rather badly of late?
Yes, of course.
You used to be very excited to each other.
Why? Yes.
And of late you have been quite cold.
Yes.
course, a typical case. My dear, if you knew how often we actresses met this sort of thing, it's perfectly clear that your husband has been playing a little comedy to make you jealous, to revive your interest in him.
You really think that? Do you mean to say that such a thing has happened to you before?
Endless time. It happens to every actress who is moderately pretty and successful. It is one of the oldest experiences in the world, and we, actresses, are such conspicuous targets for it. There is scarcely a man connected with the theater who doesn't make use of us in the way some time or another authors. Composer, scene designers, a lawyer, orchestra leaders, even the managers themselves. To regain a wife or sweetheart affection, all they need to do is invent a love affair with one of us. The wife, always so ready to believe it. Usually, we don't know what to think, but even when it's brought to our notice, we don't mind so much. At least, we have consolation of knowing that we are the means of making many marriages happy, which might otherwise have ended in the divorce court.
But how? How could I know?
Here, you mustn't apologize. You couldn't know, of course. It seemed plausible. You fancy your husband in an atmosphere of perpetual temptation, in a bastard world full of beautiful siren without scruples or morals. One actress, you suppose, is more dangerous than 100 ordinary women. You had us and Firas, none understand that better than your husband, who is evidently a very cunning lawyer. And so, he played on your feet. And jealousy to regain the love you deny him, he writes a letter and leave it behind him on the desk. Trust a lawyer, never to do that unintentionally. He orders flour for me by the telephone in the morning, and probably cancel the order the moment he reaches his office. Oh, by the way, hasn't he looked of my hair?
Yes, in his desk drawer. I brought it with me.
Yes, they brought my hairdresser to steal from me. It is wonder I have any hair left at all.
Is that how he got it?
I can imagine how else. Tell me, hasn't he left any of my love letters laying around?
Oh,
Don't be alarmed. I haven't written him any.
then what made you?
I would have if he had come to me frankly and said, Sarah, will you do something for me? My wife and I aren't getting on so well. Won't you write me a passionate love letter that I can leave lying around at home, where she might find it? I should certainly have done for him. I'd have written a letter that would have made you weep into your pillow for a fortnight. I wrote 10 like that for a very eminent playwright once, but he had no luck with them. His wife was such a proper person, she written them all to him unread.
How clever you are. How good.
I'm neither better nor worse than any other girls in the theater, even thought you do consider as such a master.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I have been a perfect fool.
Well, you do look a bit silly, standing there with tears in your eyes and your face flushed with happiness because you have discovered that a little blond man with spectacles loves you. After all, my dear, no man deserves to be adored as much as that. But then, it's your own affair. isn't it?
Yes.
Yet, I want to give you a parting bit of advice. Don't let him fool you like this again.
He won't. Never fear.
No matter what you might find in his pocket letters, hand cries, my photographs, no matter what flowers he sends, or letter he writes, or appointment he makes, don't be taken in a second time.
You may be sure of that. Oh, and you won't say anything about my coming here, will you?
Not a word. I am angry with him for not having come to me frankly for permission to use my name the way he did.
You have made me so happy. Listen, I really wish all the best for you and your career. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I blame you. Oh, by the way, I have to go now. I'm afraid Alfred's worried because I've been gone for hours. Once again, thank you so much. You're a lovely person. Goodbye.
Alright, Alfred, you can come in now. She has gone.